Hello, hello.
Wait. You have to wait for the bot.
Oh, yeah, the little bot noise.
Yeah. And you'll just,
recording.
if need be, you'll just send the footage to me. I'll crop out and whatever. And we'll hear
Sounds good.
We'll hear the annoying ass noise. All right, ready? And 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, hello.
Wait, hold on.
Now recording.
Okay, now.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Survivor Rankdown podcast. Today we have the second episode of Survivor Rankdown Trivia. As with before, my name is Rams. I ranked in Survivor Rankdown 3, and I will be your host. And I have three wonderful contestants with me here, and I will let them all introduce themselves in the order with that they appear on my screen.
I am Kyle. I'm the reigning champion of Survivor Trivia for one game, so I'm ready to make it two.
He's the Drew Basil of Survivor Trivia.
Will we see Drew or Basile? I'm Mike. I did Rankdown 6. I didn't do the first Jeopardy. I guess the leader of the podcast, I guess. And I'm doing this now. So fun.
So if you lose,
so if I lose, then
whoever wins is the new leader. That's it's the stakes.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And I'm Funky, and I'm here to win all the money. So let's get on.
I will be paying the winner $0.
Let's go.
My personal bank account. All right.
But $100,000 Patreon because it does go to the winner.
Of course, absolutely.
The winner gets the highest tier of Eliza's Patreon. So I'm serious now. That's worth everything to me.
Tune in to see who gets canceled next for having one association with one conservative person on a date 20 years ago.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll Jeopardy. Let's do it.
Rock and roll Jeopardy. All right. Let's get into it. I will introduce the categories for the regular round of Jeopardy. The first round, we have many tribes, one survivor. In this category, I will give you all a list of tribes that one survivor has been on. You just have to tell me which survivor goes with these tribes. Category 2 is survivor records, just all about survivor records. Category 3 is who the hell voted for me? This category, the name is misleading. I just wanted to include a Rupert reference. I will give you a losing finalist, and you have to tell me which jurors voted for them to win. Luxury items. I will give you all a person. You have to tell me what their luxury item was.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. That's a good one.
Survivor anagrams. This another twist on a Jeopardy classic. I will give you all a kind of hint to a survivor-related item, and then I will show you an anagram of it, and you have to tell me what I anagrammed.
All right. I hate to seem like the dumbass of the podcast already, but can you define an anagram?
I can. Anagram is essentially just two words that are made up of the same letters.
Yeah.
Okay. So essentially, like the letters are just all mixed up.
Gotcha. Classic Survivor challenge.
Yes,
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Shanked.
The Burton almost wins challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing this for my girl Dara. Yeah. The original D.
And the last category, returning from last episode, is seasonal props. I will show you all a picture of some seasonal prop. It may be a torch snuffer, it may be a tribal immunity idol, it may be an individual immunity necklace, and you have to tell me what season it comes from.
Oh man, I'm gonna lose.
All right, Kyle, you are our returning champion. Where do you want to start?
I'm gonna get who the hell voted for me for 200.
Deshaun Radin, one person. Funky.
All right, my man Danny McCrae.
Dan McCrae is correct.
I'm still trying to get used to the buzzer because it didn't show up until after Funky buzzed in, which is.
I was kind of spamming the screen.
That's what I guess.
Buzzer strategy is unfortunately a very big part of Jeopardy. Funky, it's your board.
Let's same category 400. Out to YG.
Heidi Laguerres Greenblatt, also one person. Kyle.
Would that be Danny Massa?
It is. Yeah, I thought it was funny. The two Dannys did this.
think it's Robert De Niro, actually.
Yeah.
Trying to stop
Whoever
my
it is.
torch.
Okay, Danny or Drea, who's more annoying after getting voted out?
Drea.
Dre.
Yeah.
If Danny didn't preface it with "I'm doing a Robert De Niro impersonation," I kind of actually would have liked that.
He asked if he could do his
But,
Robert De Niro
yeah,
impression to Jeff, which is just sad.
Yeah,
Lame,
but at least
dog.
it's not like the Drea thing.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Drea
Dre
thing
is
is
worse. Dre is worse.
I
Yeah,
think
Dre.
Drea is a person in real life, at least.
Yeah, great girl. Yeah, I'm so glad that she stopped the Ponderosa videos
And the
Very
deep
happy.
dives.
and the deep dives. Oh, awesome! All right, go.
All right, Kyle, it's your board.
I'll go luxury items for 600. I mean 200.
Rob Zabachnik. Kyle.
A skateboard, of course.
I mean, you can't
What
have a
else would-
luxury item question without
Classic.
this one.
Classic.
Yeah, I thought
When
the
I
first-
saw the category, my first thought was, "Oh my god, Rob skateboard is going to be there."
I was thinking 200 was going to be a different person, and I will say who it was if they aren't on the category. Like when we clear it out.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, well, Kyle, still your board.
400 luxury items.
James Clement 3.0.
This, yeah.
Funky.
It is the Survivor China immunity idols.
That is correct. One of his idols from China. Kyle, is this the one you thought?
That's what I thought it would be.
These were the
I
two most
forgot
obvious
about
ones
that
to put on here.
one. Yeah.
All
Those
right, sweet. You know what? Let's do Survivor records for 200.
The Immunity Challenge record is perhaps the most known in Survivor history. 6 men and 5 women are tied at 5 and 4 wins respectively, including these two, the man who initially set the record and the most recent woman to tie it. Mike.
Colby Donaldson and Rachel Lamont.
That is correct.
Bang.
Damn, Rachel really tied the record. I forgot about that.
Rachel did, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Our
did.
girl.
And it was, yeah, she did. And it was
Mhm.
awesome.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Man, what a great season.
Yeah.
Everyone here loves 47.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Survivor records for 400.
One of the few truly untouchable records in Survivor history is the one for average amount of days played per season, held by this man. Funky.
Oh, dude, it is the man, the myth, the legend, Keith Famey. Everyone
Famey is
stop
correct.
watching
Yep.
the podcast. Look at a recent picture of Keith Famey. It is so
great.
aura. This
He
motherfucker
looks
should
great.
not 50.
He looks like Colonel Sanders.
He looks awesome.
Shout out the Australian Outback podcast we're gonna do in a few days.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm in the
This,
middle of rewatching that scene now. I have a Trial by Fire next, so
yeah,
Might be the best up. Yeah.
it's very good. Trial by Fire
Yeah.
is awesome. But yeah, Keith Famey, yeah, that record cannot actually be broken.
Yeah.
41
Yeah.
days.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the seasonal props for 200.
This thing. Kyle.
That is tribal immunity on Survivor 44.
That is correct.
Dude, what a nerd, bro. This man remembered Kane.
Kane is easily the best way to remember this. Like, yeah, remember when he had like the sword, he was playing around with it?
Yeah. That's like the best part of 44.
It's a part of 44. It's not one of the worst parts of it.
Not being one of the worst parts of 44 means it could be one of the best parts of 44.
It's true.
Mhm.
All right, Kyle.
Luxury item 600.
Ethan Zahn. I should clarify this is 1.0. Mike.
Soccer ball.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Funky.
Damn.
Hacky sack.
Yeah.
You give to the
man.
boys in the village.
I have not. It has been years since I've rewatched Africa, and I'm literally gonna rewatch it like next week.
It's really good.
It's super duper peak.
It's such a great.
I'm gonna do that after we record the Outback episode.
Right.
So.
All right, Funky.
Let's do luxury items 800.
Kat Ederson 2.0. Funky.
It is a picture of Kim.
It is, and I think that's the funniest thing.
It's really good.
That's cute.
It's
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, it's a picture
really-
of Kim Spradlin and also a letter from Kim Spradlin.
I can't hear y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rams just cut out.
Oh, can you hear me?
Well,
It's okay.
yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. It's a picture and a letter from Kim Spradlin, and it is hilarious. I think this
Yeah,
is
that's
just
cute.
the funniest thing. Where it's like, yeah, you know what I want, like, and when I'm like really down and out, like when I've just been voted out of the tribe, I want a picture and a letter from the person who like tore my heart out tore my heart out on national television a year ago.
I respect it because I love them San Antonio girls too, Kat. So
Yeah, so I thought it was very funny.
Charles Barkley done.
Nah, Charles, I hate it for real.
They flew her in from Dallas.
Oh man, Chuck. All right, let's do luxury items 1,000. Let's just kill it.
Krista Klump. Kyle.
The Bible. Gave it to
It
Matt.
is. Yes.
Oh shoot, that was actually in this season.
It's actually in the
Congrats.
episode, yeah.
Thought about that.
Wow, that's.
Of all time.
I should quit the podcast now. That's honestly, that's impressive.
Wow.
Yeah,
no,
that's a tough pull, and like it kind of plays a part in the season because like she gives it to Matt, and then it's like a really special moment, and Andrea gets jealous.
That's
Mhm.
why Matt was so hard into religion. Is because Krista gave him the Bible. He like wasn't a religious guy before going on the show.
Yeah, that's kind of a rip because I was
then-
hoping that was gonna be the
Second
one category that was 1 through 6, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I could get all of them, but then those last couple were
so
like, oh no.
they're pretty much all like. I wanted to like spice up a bit by including some. I think the last time they were like on the show
Respect.
was Co-Wrong,
Mhm.
but yeah, they're very rare.
I'm so behind, bro.
I
It's
thought
all right.
This play of Jeopardy.
Big I was hoping the Big Tom luxury item would be on there, which was like a raccoon penis.
What?
That's my.
That's pretty hype.
That's
Yeah, it's the raccoon penis. Yeah, I forget what they call it on the website. They use something that isn't raccoon penis. I think they just say like animal item or something.
For 50, they should have had luxury items back for 50.
They might.
So
We
the
don't
rack-
know.
so the-
Maybe
yeah.
maybe get returned to the Texas flag.
Give me
I hope
many
so.
200.
What for 200?
Many 200.
Tagi, Ratana, and Saboga. Kyle.
That would be Rudy.
Rudy is correct.
I almost said Jenna Lewis, and I was like, nope.
I was so hoping you did it so
I
fast
was
that you'd fuck up.
low-key gonna say Jenna Lewis, but I caught myself.
I was like, Ratana, that's the merge on Borneo, and then Saboga, Jenna's on that tribe, and then I was like, no. I didn't even make the Pagan connection. I was like, nope, she makes the merge. It can't be her.
And also,
Yeah.
she's in on so many other tribes because All Stars has so many merges, so many swaps.
And she makes.
Yeah, she's on all
tribe.
3 tribes: Saboga, Chapira, Mogo Mogo, Shaboga Moga.
Shaboga Moga is the worst named tribe ever, maybe.
Yeah,
they're a
dude.
bunch of bad
Right.
ones.
Trash.
America's up there. Anyways,
Okay.
many tribes for 4.
No bag.
Nakum
No, but-
1, Yasha 2, Jakum, and Sele. Mike.
Danny Boatwright.
Danny Boatwright is correct.
The
Yeah,
only
it's like-
one I recognized was the Guatemala one. Funny enough.
Well,
I
3
mean,
of them.
I saw 3 Guatemalas and one that wasn't Guatemala, so it was like,
That was
yeah,
good
that's
deductive
Danny
reasoning.
Boatwright.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Guatemala is the oldest season. I just do not remember anything about.
It's a goodie.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah, I
I'll
just
rewatch.
watched the first couple episodes with my brother. So actually, the first one where Bobby John almost dies. I don't think we've seen any else yet.
I do remember.
All right, Mike, your turn.
Let's go. Many tribes, one survivor for 600.
Kucha, Bayon 1, Bayon 2, Bayon 3, and Orkun. Funky.
Damn it.
That's my girl Kucha Kimmy.
Kimmy Kappenberg is correct.
Let me tell you the cutest Kimmy story. In the commentary, Kimmy's talking about how she ate like a pint of ice cream a day leading up to there's time on the Outback. She knew she'd have to survive on that fat, but she was like, I regret it because people now know me as the fat girl. And Alicia was like, if it makes you feel better, I think people know you as the smelly girl more than the fat girl.
Oh,
Kimmy Kappenberg was never fat. Come on.
Yeah. People are just mean.
Or also early 2000s, like body standards for women were in fact
Yeah.
ridiculously.
I guess she
Yeah.
was like right next to Elizabeth and Alicia is like the most built woman on Survivor ever. So
Yeah.
Same tribe, bodybuilder, and like the skinniest person of all time. So it's
Yeah.
a bit of
unfortunate.
who goes home first.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do Survivor records for 600.
One of the beautiful things about this show is that people of all ages can play it, as shown by these two contestants, the oldest and youngest to ever compete on a season of Survivor at the time of filming. Mike.
Will Wall and Rudy.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
there were a lot of questions today.
At first, I thought it was gonna be at the same time of filming, and I was gonna be like, "Fuck." That actually would be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know who that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, in
Maybe
terms of biggest gap, it would probably be Kelly and
Rudy and
Rudy
yeah,
and Kelly,
that or
yeah,
Rudy and
50,
Jenna
that's like
Maraska
50
too.
years.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no, it'd be Joe Del Campo and Julia on
Oh.
Yeah.
because I think Julia was 18 and turned 19 on Co-Wrong, and then Joe was 71.
Oh.
So yeah, I think it'd be that.
Yeah. It'd be that.
Well, that's for episode 3.
That is a damn. I spoiled the $1,000 question for this category.
Oh.
My bad.
So we'll go. Who the hell voted for me for 600?
Austin Lee Kuhn, 3 people. Mike.
Let's go. Basile, Bruce, and Kendra.
That is correct.
Yo,
Dog. Man,
that
remember
was a
Kendra.
wild one for Kendra. But then I remembered. Oh yeah, Kendra is fucking
Is hot.
weird,
I agree.
so.
It's still I still don't quite understand that vote.
I don't get it either. But I remembered it because I remembered not getting why the hell she did that.
She wanted to hit.
I gotta vote for Austin over D. She's just clearly better.
Yeah.
Vote for
Well,
Jake.
Drew's his best friend, and like
Bruce
hates-
voted for Austin because of the fucking boys' night.
yeah, he literally because he liked to bro down with him. Like I think that he was never voting for he was never voting for D.
I
And
feel like
also
Austin's
D did insult him in Final Tribal. Like
expecting
It's a
me to
good
remember New Era seasons is
I'm sorry, Kyle. There is some more
Dude.
new era on here.
You got the season 44 question right, man. You're a new era genius for all I care.
because I love because I'm a huge Kane fan.
Kane Fritzler. You watch his D&D podcast.
Yep.
He's probably like a cool guy in real life, but they just
No,
don't do
he's
anything.
the coolest dude. Ask Bruce. He's the coolest dude.
Yeah. Let's go. Many tribes, one survivor for 800.
Fei Long 2, Hai Da Feng, Malakal 2, Dabu, Heroes, and Yin Yang. Mike.
The Amanda Kimmel of Survivor China, Micronesia, and Heroes vs. Villains fame.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say James.
I only
Why
put
would I say
I only put
James?
the
Yin Yang is
Amanda
there.
Kimmel there, but I appreciate you putting her full name.
Yeah,
All right,
no problem.
close game, Mike.
Yeah. All right, let's knock out Many Tribes, One Survivor, 1,000.
Mike, this is a daily double. You
Ooh.
can wager up to 2,000. You can. I think you have 2,000, so you can wager up to all of it. How
Do
confident?
it.
1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
Lulu 2, and Dakuwaka.
What?
Oh, I know this one.
All right.
Oh, I just go.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The double.
Bruce, baby.
No.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
No.
This is Kate.
Oh, I'll wait for you.
No, because I remembered. Oh, Bruce was yellow. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't get that one. That was a scary one.
Yeah,
I knew Lulu was some new era shit. I was just like, I can't tell you which one it was.
I mean,
I was ready
Lulu
to
is like
guess Tim Spicer.
Lulu is best tribe of the new era, but
Maybe.
That's the one with Emily on it and Anna Rose, right?
Yes, and
Yeah.
Caleb.
And
Okay.
Caleb,
Yeah, that
Tamaya,
probably is the best one.
Donlin, and
If you forget
the other
Sega,
guy.
that's the best one. So
Sega, the goat tribe.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
Best tribe of
gosh, Sega sucks.
brotherly love. I'll see you later.
Sega. I feel like
yes,
we don't give Sega enough crap, and we give Sega a lot of crap.
Survivor Records 1000 is just going to be a Metallica and Taylor Swift contest.
It
The
is.
rest
I'm
of
going to
Spotify.
ask you both to. I'm going to ask all three of you to name 100 songs by your favorite artists, and then I will tally them up, and it's going to take 4 hours. It's going to be great. It's going to be super fun. All right, Mike, your turn.
We'll go anagrams 200.
Overused final immunity challenge, even if I like it. Mimi Snoot. Kyle.
Samotion?
Samotion is correct.
Man, what the fuck? An anagram? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I
feel like
thought
Dara,
it was
bro.
I thought it was a funny thing. I wanted to say Mimi Snoot.
I like it. No, respect to it.
All right, Kyle.
I'll do records for 8.
Speaking of Amanda Kimmel, she may not be on season 50, but she does hold the record for most days played without being voted out, as her boot on Heroes vs. Villains came after playing this many days. Mike.
Let me get a calculator.
I think 107.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Damn. What was it? Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
Yo, am I allowed to use a calculator? I don't really got a pen with me. Do I have to do this all in my head? I forget how Jeopardy works.
All right, Kyle, Funky, I'll give you all 15 seconds to buzz in.
Fuck. I'm doing some quick maths.
I don't know how many days she is on Heroes vs. Villains.
Yeah, because it's 39 plus 24, right? Maybe? If you could do that real quick, a free answer. Unless I'm wrong and then I'm hating.
I would know 78 plus 24, but it's
Kyle?
not that.
39 plus 39 is 78 plus 24, 102.
Yeah, sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, let me up.
Yeah, my bad. No.
I'm sorry. All right, Funky, are you good, buzz in?
Nah, dude, I
Oh, Mike, I feel so bad for you.
I thought it was
because it was not
24.
107, but it was 108.
I was gonna fucking say 108.
I'm so sorry. I felt so bad.
I was like, oh, she probably made it to day 29 on.
Yeah, day 30. Weirdly enough, day 30.
Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot they kind of had a late merge.
They did.
See, I'm thinking
they merged it. Yeah, they merged
merge
it 10
but because it's, a 20-person season, the merge was late. So that's where my fucked up math came from. My bad. Hater shit.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, still your board.
Records for 1,000.
The record for most consecutive tribal challenge wins surprisingly does not belong to anyone on Koror. I'm sure any one of these 4 people who do have the record brag about it all the time. Kyle.
Do I have to get all 4 or just one?
Just any of the 4.
Randy
I
Bailey?
can do all 4.
Randy is correct. Also, Jessica, Cole, and Mike from Heroes for Heroes Hustlers.
All right. I did not know about the one. I knew Randy was one of them.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't do that because I would have listed like Charlie and Corinne and shit. So.
Yeah, he doesn't go. Yeah, it's a weird streak.
Props for 4?
Dr. Mike.
This thing.
The fucking octopus garden.
I'm just like mentally locking it into the. Is that 43?
Yeah, it's the summer for 43.
Oh shit!
We got a 44 to 43 prop back to back.
Yeah, they're actually pretty distinct. The new era does have some fairly distinct stuff, like in terms of like their aesthetics.
Yeah, because I know
I can respect it.
Big ass octopus for no reason on the logo of that
so
season.
Much
so I was like,
up, yeah,
Ringo.
The octopus on one of those logos. What is it?
It's so weird, and then it's on the snuffer, and yeah. So yeah,
it's just like
Mike.
why?
And now it's your board.
We'll go. Who the hell voted for me for 800?
Chrissy Hoffbeck, 2 people. Funky.
It's gonna be my man, the Dr. Mike and Ashley.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And even they wouldn't talk about Chrissy positively.
Yeah, they. I think it's just the fact that they had to live through the Ben bullshit made them not want to vote for Ben.
Yeah, no. Heroes Hustlers has like a really weird like voting thing. It's the first 5 jurors all vote for Ben, the next 2 vote for Chrissy, and then the last one votes for Ryan.
Yeah, that's kind of like Thailand, where the first 3 vote for Clay and last 4 vote for Brian.
Yeah.
It's interesting. All right, Funky.
Or the Dom and Wendell.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah,
Gabon is a
it's
similar
really
thing.
clear that it's really clear on that on Ghost Island. Yeah, Funky.
Let's do who the hell voted for me for 1,000.
Gavin Whitson, 4 people. Funky.
All right, so we got our man Rick Devins. We got Kelly Wentworth. We got Aurora, and we got Kelly's best friend Lauren.
All 4 of those are correct. Well done.
Holy
Fuck
shit!
yeah, I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius, man.
Gavin wins in a normal jury. If it's just a normal 7-person jury, he wins the season.
Yeah. No.
What a beautiful season.
So 35, 36, 37, 38 are all like really distinct terms. So like the early jurors all vote for one person, later jurors all vote for a different person.
Yeah, and the early one, well, not in Ghost Island, but in Heroes Healers and in Edge, and David vs. Goliath, they vote for the winner. I remember Big Brother kind of did a similar thing when they expanded their juries, and then it was usually the early jurors ended up voting for the winner.
Yeah, because like there's like a snowball effect, I think, that comes to like, oh, one juror really likes this person.
My favorite Big jury thing is on 24. Spoilers for Big Brother 24. Everyone votes for Taylor except Turner because he thought everyone was going to vote for Monty, even though he would rather have Taylor win. Which I just thought very Turner to those who saw that.
Yeah, no, that's actually a relatively common thing on Big Brother juries, where it's like the last juror does not vote with the rest of them because they get voted out and then they have to vote like 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Let's do anagrams for 400. I think I'm fucked for the rest of these categories, so might as well.
A season that people only pretend to like. Acing Aura. Kyle.
Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so boned. I'm gaboned.
I believe that's a Ross reference.
I just tried to think of seasons r/Survivor likes that aren't good. But no, this was the opposite.
I woke up at 3:50 a.m. today, y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all, the viewers at home. But I'm still doing pretty good. I just had 2 tomatoes.
You're still beating me. And you're beating Kyle.
My original hit for this question was the most underrated season. And I changed it to that other one because I thought it was funnier. I feel like if I said most underrated season, that would have been a bit clearer. But
I agree. You always go for the funny. I respect that.
Anagrams for 6.
Robbed pre-merge goddess. Careful goths. Why? Here the hyphen does matter. Mike.
Tracy Hughes Wolf.
Well, very, very well done. That was very
Dude,
fast.
I cannot be on fucking the price now. Wheel of Fortune, bro. I'm gonna be so fucked.
This is Jeopardy.
Right, Mike.
Anagrams for 800.
Cochran and Brandon Hance finally meet. 8 nut.
Fuck?
Kyle.
Tay Tuna, the merged tribe of South Pacific.
That is correct. Once again.
There's
a lot of anagrams for a 6-layer thing.
Yeah.
And that was easily the funniest one. And yeah.
First of all, I'm not gay. If anyone at home has that video of Brandon Hance in his truck that's like lost to time, please send it over.
So sad.
It is the greatest video in Survivor history, and it's gone.
Oh, so sad.
I'll do props for 6.
This thing. Kyle?
That's the Survivor Philippines. Immunity chicken.
Yeah, it's a tribal immunity out from Philippines.
I wasn't gonna say Philippines, so thank God I buzzed in late.
Well done.
Props for 8.
This necklace. Funky.
As the Amazon.
That's correct.
All right, there we go. Yeah, because it got all burnt up in the fire.
Yeah, I didn't have a picture
funny.
of it when it was all burnt up.
I'm just mentally
Amazon necklace, but I don't remember those long feathers. It looks
I'm
different.
I'm just.
I remember those in the
picturing,
fire.
I'm mentally picturing Jenna Maraska wearing it.
Yeah, at the final immunity and all that when they're all dressed up. Beautiful.
It's so cool. Such a great shot.
Let's do props 1,000.
This thing.
That shit sucks.
I feel like I know it though, is the sad part, but I don't know if I'm not in a position to lose 1,000 points. So.
All right, I'll give you all 15 seconds.
You'd still be in
allowed
the
a hint.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna win anagrams, and that's 1,000. So I need a fucking lock,
No.
All right, is no one gonna buzz in?
No.
I don't know that shit.
No.
Okay.
I have 2.
It's very bad.
Guesses.
It's the All-Stars.
All right. I knew it was All-Stars. I should have done it. I just pussied out.
It's such a bad necklace, which is shame because also it's a bad season. All right, well, there's only one clue left, so.
Yeah.
She sure does exist. Acts Helen Snowed.
I know Helen backwards is Nalia. Is that worth any points?
You get a clap from me. Kyle?
Chelsea Townsend?
Well done. That is
Oh
correct.
my
Holy
god.
shit. Okay.
Oh no.
Very well done.
Good work. Good work.
All right.
Damn.
Well, Snowed
Oh, I
has
shouldn't have wimped out at the other one. Good work though. All right. How does Jeopardy end again?
Snowed has almost all of Townsend in it, and then I was like, probably.
Yeah, I feel it's one of those things where it's like someone purple. Like I feel like the hint points you towards someone purple, and then yeah, he gets there.
It was a good hint.
And I was like, I don't think that's it.
All right, round 2 is next.
Round 2.
Yeah, there's double Jeopardy.
Oh, what the fuck? I haven't watched this show in a very long time.
Yeah, so double Jeopardy, where it's the same amount of questions, but they're worth double the points.
Fuck me, I should have done the other one.
I
said I didn't want to be down 1,000 for the end, you know?
So right now we have
Time for my comeback.
Mike with 12, Funky with 56. All three of you are doing quite well. And
Not me.
Thank you.
No, all three of you are doing good. Like this is good. Like
Good.
it's good.
I mean, compared to the first game, I think I'm doing okay. But compared to you two, it's like, fuck.
All right.
All right,
Are you ready
see
for the categories for double Jeopardy?
Yes, sir.
One survivor, many tribes. It's the exact opposite of the last one. I will give you a survivor, and you will have to tell me which tribes they were on. I will tell you how many tribes they were on, though.
Okay.
Just a tip for this: before you buzz in, make sure you like know them because the 15. I think once you buzz in, you have like 15 seconds to answer, and like it is for some of these that would be challenging to have a memorize.
Yes. Oh gosh, maybe even the color.
Survivors off the island. Just have trivia about survivors. What survivors do off the show.
Hopefully, no scooping questions.
No spoilers. We all voted for you. This is a category that was given to me by David from the first round of Survivor Rankdown Jeopardy. In this one, I will give you a season. You will tell me who got the most votes against them on that season.
Damn.
Ooh.
It's good to see you again. All questions in this category will relate to things that have been on Survivor multiple times. What season should you watch 11.0 quotes? All right, this is going to take some time.
What?
What the fuck?
What season should you watch?
Okay, so what season should you watch is a staple on the main Survivor subreddit. Essentially, it's there to help new viewers figure out what season should they watch. They are spoiler-free reviews, so I will give you a quote from one of these threads. You will have to tell me what season is it about.
All right. I'm down. Now that you've explained it, that sounds kind of familiar. Like I know there was just so much shit on that subreddit, but I feel like that happened almost every year.
It used to happen every year. The last one they did was after 43. That's kind of a spoiler. You'll know the answers.
Okay.
44, 45, 46, 47, 48 will not be on here. But
That's
they are planning
know.
on doing a 12.0 version, I believe, during this offseason between 48 and 49. But these are all from 11.0. So
you know what? I think I followed the first couple, and it just made me really sad, and I just never bothered to check it out again.
I will say, when I was first getting back into the show, it was 3.0 was like the main one. I did find it quite helpful.
That's good.
It's a good.
Shout out to any.
Resource.
Shout out to any tool that helps people. So
Yeah, it's a good
more
resource
power
for
to them.
new fans.
Season should you watch, God?
And guess the edge strip. Returning from last from last episode. I'll show you next
Yay.
strip. You have to tell me
Yo.
who it's about.
Yo, do you have like? Can I get a definition? Like,
As to what Edgic is?
well, I know what Edgic is. I just don't. What the fuck is a mort in that shit? Is that one of them?
Morp is one of them. Yeah. So it's UTR is under the radar. More
Okay.
is middle of the road. CP is complex personality, and then there's tones,
Gotcha.
and then there's visibility rankings.
And
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, no OTT over the top.
I always found that stuff cool, but it was a little bit too spoilery for me, so I never really got into that scene.
Yeah. Is there LTL?
I've enjoyed watching the show.
There is no LTL on AM Mine. I don't know if LTL really exists within the Survivor Edge community.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm down to try it.
Like over the top, but like more.
I'll do. Yeah, I never got what LTL was. It seems to me like it's just complex personality, but you have a big personality. That's
all right. Sorry, Mike is currently in third place, so he will choose the first question.
Right. Let's go. One survivor, many tribes. 4.
Francesca Hoagie, who's on 2 tribes.
Can't say the favorites, can I?
You're gonna have to give me the name. Sorry.
These are my 2 favorite seasons too. It's fucked up. I don't remember.
Okay.
Is it Ometepe and Dakal?
Sorry, that's correct.
No, I knew that second one was a piss in the wind, but I figured.
Mike.
Is it Ometepe and Buckall?
That is correct. Yeah, Ometepe and
Buckall.
Yeah.
No.
I was. Yeah. It's like
No. You made the right call. You made the right call, not giving me the point. I said a D.
I guess Mike is the fan here. So
I love Caramoan.
The biggest Caramoan fan.
Mm-hmm. Everyone should rewatch Caramoan.
Yeah.
If I win, I'll rewatch Caramoan.
All right, Mike.
All right. If I make this comeback, I will watch Caramoan after I finish Outback. All right.
If you make a comeback, can you watch South Africa, Philippines, dude? Come on.
It's such a good season.
If you watch Caramoan over Philippines, I'll be mad at you.
Both do take place in the Philippines, though.
Fine.
They're pretty much the same season.
They are pretty much the same.
One survivor, many tribes. 8.
Rob Cesternino, who's on a total of 4 tribes in his career. Also, I will clarify, SWAT tribes do matter for this.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the fucking name of the tribes on Amazon.
Yep.
Funky?
Me too.
Jacare, Tambaki, Jabaru, and Chapira.
That is correct.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I had a hard time remembering the women's tribe for a sec.
I don't remember the tribe names for.
Yeah, the first 10 seasons I can tell you tribe names, but past that it's a fucking wash. Let's do Survivors Off the Island 400.
Nobody from the early seasons was able to transition from reality TV fame to legitimately famous Barrett and Elizabeth Thilarski, who's one of the co-hosts of this daytime talk show from 2002 to 2013. Kyle?
The View?
The View is correct.
I lost that by a millisecond.
I was about to say, my man lost it by a millisecond. Holy shit.
I was also say that.
Yeah, I bet we were all spamming the second we saw.
Yeah, that might be the that might be the single easiest.
I was on The View.
It should have been we had to name all the other co-hosts.
And I don't
watch us all lose. Whoopi.
Whoopi was on
Sharon.
Whoopi, Megan McCain, the others.
I don't hate myself.
Yeah. All right. Good job.
All right, Kyle.
Many tribes for 12.
Danielle DiLorenzo, who was on 5 tribes total. Kyle.
Fuck. I forgot. The villains, Yin Yang, Kasaya, Bayonetta. It's not there.
I'm sorry.
It's not there.
I'm sorry, Kyle. That was 4.
Good try.
That's
the one I didn't know either. I remember the Young Girls Tribe. I don't remember the fucking merge.
Me either.
Right,
they name it after Nick Stanbury.
So Mike, Funky, y'all gonna pass on this?
Yeah, I don't know
I
the
was-
Surge tribe name.
Oh, never mind.
He
I wasn't-
I thought the
Damn.
Bayonetta was easily the harder of these tribes to get.
It is. It should be. I was like, I know Bayonetta. The merge tribe will come to me when I say them. I was like,
Shout out them going to Panama for like the third time already by season 12. Like
the original
I like to say the show wasn't kind of washed.
No, Panama's the.
It was a Panama a third time. Motherfucker.
Such good.
Good to see you again for 4.
While Exile, speaking of Panama, while Exile officially debuted in Panama, this contestant from a different season was the first to go there. Kyle.
Janu Tornell.
Janu is correct.
I knew it.
Extra points for last name? Or?
You get my respect.
Thank you. That's all I've ever wanted. Edgic for 4.
Oh, what did you say? Sorry.
Edgic for 4.
This absolute monstrosity. And this person won.
Oh,
Person won?
Oh,
Kyle.
no!
who it was before you said that? Chris Underwood.
Yeah, it's Chris Underwood. All the black parts are when he was on the edge of extinction. It's
Yeah.
he's just barely there.
I was about to
Oh,
guess. Who's that? Who's the Mike Tyson motherfucker? Brett. I was like, is that Brett?
Yeah.
No, Brett.
I saw the blacked out ones and I was like, oh, it's Chris Underwood.
All right, Kyle.
I'll do 8.
This person got third place
Neon Survivor?
with so much CPN and OTTN in there.
What the fuck? CPN's good, right?
CBN is shown negatively, but like in a complex way.
Yeah, 3rd.
Yes.
I feel like it's Will Sims, but they don't. He definitely isn't that negative early on.
He's not.
Yeah, I don't think he's that
visible
positive
either.
by the end, too, right?
He's not that visible.
Is the CPN like okay, positively complex?
No, it's not positive. It's negatively.
So CP,
CPN
so
is-
CP on its own means complex personality, and then the N
And not the
means
stuff
negative.
Scoopin is into.
Yeah, I have to clarify.
All right,
Really want to clarify.
I'm
I
trying to
need a
think.
crib
who
sheet,
is-
man. I don't.
I don't think any of us are getting this.
All
I'm
right.
trying to think who is the most. It's for 800. All right.
What's mourn? Like is
Middle
it
of
just
the
sad
road.
shit?
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
okay.
I'm gonna take a complete wacky guess and say Jenna Lewis on All Stars.
Sorry, that's
Yeah, no, it won't.
incorrect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the guess.
It's a good guess though. Yeah, it's a good guess. All right, Funky, Kyle, you're all gonna guess.
No.
No, I just
Mike,
because
think
of
you're
the white porn.
kicking yourself for missing this because this is fair play.
Fuck.
Oh, damn, that's a good one.
Fuck. No, because I had fair play. I'm like, it might be fair play. And then I look to see where like the extra strip is, and maybe I was just miscounting, but a blank CP3, it's like that would like to me it looked like that was around the time of the Rupert Boot and Dead Grandma back to back, and I was like, oh, it can't be fair play.
Yeah, it's a tough one. All right, Kyle.
What else? That just be like the Rhino boot then?
Yeah, probably the Rhino Boot.
Nice guy.
What season should you watch? 400.
I accidentally lit my leg on fire in May of 2011. The blank finale was still the worst thing to happen to me that month. Mike?
Redemption Island.
Redemple Temple, yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
That year really helped me.
I like
Because
that
the-
quote.
It's a very funny comments. Sorry, I did not credit anyone for their comments in here, but I like it.
Yeah, if you made that comment, please shout yourself out in the comments.
Yes.
We love you.
I will say there are no comments from me. Like, I comment on all these threads, but I did not quote myself in any of these. I am not that vain. But Mike...
It should have been
All right, let's go Survivors Off the Island for 8.
Taj Johnson George was listed as a former pop star on Token Chains, and that label is fitting, as she was one of 3 members of this girl group who scored a #1 hit with Weak in July of 1993. Kyle.
Session for the Voices, SWV.
SWV is correct.
Mhm.
Woo.
Yeah, SWV, very good.
Yeah, they're great. If you haven't
Yeah,
listened to them,
they're really good. I love the Human Nature remix. It's good.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, they recently did Tiny Desk concert. Very, very, very good. They're they're still doing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a shame they didn't. I don't even think they name drop SWV on the show. Like, what the fuck were they doing?
They don't.
No, they just
God, Togetic is whack, dog.
If it's not coach, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, truly.
Now they give a shit about Taj when Eddie George shows up and then talks about how hot it is that Taj is like stinks and is dirty.
That's awesome.
I feel the same way.
There's also a counterpart of that confessional where Taj says, like, I see him and I'm like, I want to take him aside for a conjugal visit. So sure, they had fun.
Edgic for 12.
This monstrosity.
Oh,
for a person who got 17th. Kyle.
Wait, you said 17th?
17th.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I know this one.
Fuck, 17th?
This person got 17th place.
It's not Ben Browning.
Is that a guess?
Ben Browning.
Yeah, Ben Browning.
Yep.
Ben Browning is correct. Yeah.
We got 17th.
I was say that's Sylvia. Oh, yeah, that makes sense because of the medevac. That's what was fucking me up.
Yeah.
Betsy and Barassi get out the same episode, did the medevac.
Mike Barassi is so hot.
Just what?
Mike Barassi is so hot. What?
I agree.
Yeah. That's a great audition tape. Anyone needs to see.
His audition tape, there's a special surprise if you watch that.
I am currently rocking the Mike Barassi pose right now.
You do see his balls in his audition tape.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What season should you watch for 8?
If America's Got Talent became a Survivor season, so many sob stories and forced tearjerkers that will have you rolling your eyes to the back of your skull by episode 2. Almost, if not all, the players here are used as inspiration porn. 0 players to root against, 0 players, and no, being a cutthroat player doesn't make you a villain. 0 stakes. A lot of this cast is forgettable. Terrible tribals, terrible season. Do not watch. Mike.
This is Survivor 41.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
What?
Monkey?
It's Survivor 42.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Fuck.
Survivor 43?
It is Survivor 43.
Damn, bro.
No,
what a world.
I will say, I was going to guess 43 at the beginning, because they like 42, and 41 objectively has a villain.
Yeah. I thought the one line was vindicating Sham's villain status.
No,
because it's one I kind of do agree with a lot of times. Yeah, that makes sense. Because Jesse is not a villain like at all. But
no,
I don't know why.
If you love your family, that makes you a villain. That's how the show works.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Kyle's gonna win this motherfucker. This man knows Edgic.
Edgic for 16.
This person got second runner-up. Mike.
I misclicked. I didn't mean to buzz in.
Take a guess, dog.
You can guess.
It's not Angelina.
Are
they good? Like as a character?
I like that song for well, Angelina.
Debatable?
Ooh,
yeah, sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. I'm He's incorrect.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle Funky.
Let me think. The second runner-up, that if you tie, you're not a second runner-up, right?
This person is clearly a second runner-up, as in 2 people.
Okay, clearly it's not.
It's not a tie situation. I will give that.
It's third place, but you made Final Tribal.
Gotcha. Third place, but you made Final Tribal Council. Got you. Thank y'all.
It's not Amanda.
He's in my man's Sash.
Oh gosh, I wish it was Sash. Unfortunately, it's not.
There's no way Sash is that visible.
Yeah,
you're probably right, but
it's Nicaragua consistently visible. I don't know.
All right, this is Russell Hantz 2.0.
Oh,
I was like,
Oh.
I was like, there's no way he's that not negative at the beginning.
His edit is good at the beginning. Like it's legitimately
Freaking came-
good. He's shown as like being awesome.
He came to mind too, dude. I was like, no, it can't be Russell.
You know what's so fucked is I was going over all of them, and I always skip fraternity seasons when I go over them in my head because they're not real. So I didn't even think it could be Russell.
Yeah.
I'll do We All Voted For You for 4. Let's see what David's all about.
South Pacific. Kyle?
The Aussie? No?
Yeah, it's Ozzy. He was voted out 3 times.
Dog, I had to remember what the fuck that category was at first. I was like, wait,
Yeah, me too.
Where's the question?
Yeah,
okay, I know it now.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of votes if you wrote it out 3 times.
Yeah.
That's real.
Off Island for 12.
All right, Kyle. It's a daily
Bet it
double.
all.
I'm gonna wager 4,000 points.
Ooh, big
Hell
wager
yeah.
in Survivors Off the Island for 1,200.
I feel like I would know this. I just trust myself.
I did
The
too.
highest form of fame one can achieve is getting an Eminem
Yeah.
music video, as
Yeah.
these 2 castaways did in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna Lewis and Kelly Goldsmith. And for bonus points, the music video is Without Me.
Kyle, I'm so sorry. That is incorrect.
It's
Kelly Lewis
incorrect?
and Lindsay Richter.
Yes, dude. Hell
Yeah,
yes.
I was like, how did you get that wrong?
Oh my
Dude.
god.
If I give you the 3 people from Real World on it, would you give me those points?
I didn't know
Probably
there were
not.
people from the real world on that music video.
Yeah, it's Cyrus, Trishelle, and Rachel, I believe.
I did not know that. That is something I've learned.
Oh,
And Kyle, you are right. That is the music video.
yeah. Man, fuck.
Wrong blonde person from
Yeah.
from Africa.
The worst part,
Yeah.
That's-
Cyrus punches Eminem in that video.
That's fine. I gotta rewatch it then.
It still is crazy that of all people from Survivor to be in an Eminem music video, it's pre-merger Lindsay Richter.
I hope Eminem got a hit. That's really all I can say. Yeah, I would if I were Eminem and I got to choose like someone from well, if Jesse says no, I'm choosing Rachel. Mrs. Opposite.
All right, Kyle. It's okay. You're still in the lead. Where do you want to go?
Off the Island for 16. I need to redeem myself.
Brendan Sinai was a millionaire before going on Tocantins due to his success as the founder of this food company.
I don't remember the brand, but I know what it was. Like I know what the product was.
Like what type of food?
And I know he's worth like 500 mil.
Yeah, I can tell you what type of food it was, but I don't remember the brand.
All right, so is this gonna be a nobody knows here?
Yeah,
Nobody knows.
nobody
All right.
knows.
It's called Bare Naked.
Yeah,
Dude,
those are like granola bars, right?
Yeah, it's like it's
some
like oat
shit.
bars, like health food.
Yeah, I knew it was some kind of granola bar shit.
I have their granola in my cupboard right now.
Yeah, I'm bare naked right now, so that's kind of disappointing. Me and Mike Barassi.
All right, Kyle, still your board.
I'll go Off the Island for 2. I just think these are kind of cool, even if I don't get them.
Yeah, I like them.
If you were watching TV a few years ago, you may have spawned this former contestant doing infomercials for flashlights.
What the hell?
Funky.
Hunter Ellis.
Hunter Ellis is
Ellis.
Holy shit!
Hell yeah!
Holy shit!
Great infomercials.
Yeah, I just remember a few years ago, every now and then I would just see Hunter Ellis in like a commercial, like for these like military grade flashlights.
I was thinking of Varios.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why
Hunter Ellis. I knew that one immediately. I was spamming so hard.
You didn't need to.
That's a good one.
Shit.
All right, Bucky, that puts you in the lead, and it's your board.
All right, awesome. Let's do one Survivor mini tribe 16. 1600.
Kwan, who's on 6 tribes. Saying I will
Motherfuckers watch Winners at War.
Unfortunately, knowing Winners at War tribes is important for this.
Fuck, I don't know the merge tribe of Cook Islands.
I could give you all the colors, I think, but that's it. I don't know these tribes.
Something I will say for this one, different iterations of tribes. For example, if you're on Shapira and Shapira 2.0 for this purposes, for this question are 2 different tribes.
Oh, okay.
Get this.
Interesting to know. Yeah, I don't fucking know.
All right, so
I can give you the Cook Islands ones, but that's it.
All right, so nobody knows. All right.
No.
Yeah, no worries. So he was on Puka Puka, which I thought was probably the hardest one there. Then 2 versions of
Yeah.
Aitutaki. Then Aitutonga was the merged tribe of Cook Islands. Then Dekal and Sele 2.0 on Winners of War.
Yeah, I actually knew Puka Puka because I always thought that was an interesting one.
I forgot.
They were green.
Would I've had to sell a 2.0?
Just if you say like 3, like the swapped and like post mutiny versions of I2, I would have counted that.
Okay. Yeah.
All
right, Funky.
Let's kill that category, I guess. 2000 on that one.
This is my favorite question on here.
Yeah.
This is my favorite question. And I was very happy when I came up with it. Rob Mariano, who's on a total of 12 tribes. The reason I made that disclaimer when I introduced this category was for Rob specifically.
Dog.
Oh my
12
god.
tribes total.
You know the sad part is I think I know them all, but one on Winners at War. So
yeah, I
don't want to risk 2,000 points on a coin flip.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot what green on Winners at War is.
Yeah, and that was the expansion tribe too. Yeah, so it's not like even one of the ones that we just saw.
I didn't even remember that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this could be.
I could definitely get.
No.
I could get up to.
Yeah. I think I could get 10. Shout out to Maramu. Fucking based ass tribe.
Maramu, Rogu 2, Soliantu, Shapira, Shapira 2, Mogo Mogo 3, Shaboga Mogo, Villains, Ometepe, Merlonio, Sele, and Yara. Yara is easily the hardest one on here, and it's the last one, which sucks.
Yeah, I don't think I can tell you a single expansion tribe. Like what the fuck are the expansion tribes?
They're all good.
Yeah,
they're all just so good, and they're all green except for Angkor. Angkor's good. Angkor's cool on Cambodia.
Oh yeah, I forgot because that's like episode 2 or some shit of that show.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't. A few seasons like just did that. It was weird. All right, Funky, steal your board.
Okay. Oh, okay. I remember how we all voted for you works. Let's do that one. I remember how it works.
All right. What number?
Oh, let's do 800.
Island of the Idols.
I know this one.
Karishma?
Karishma is correct.
Does she still have the record?
She does. Yeah, she does.
Underrated cute, I always thought.
I agree with that.
I get it, yeah. Every time I think about when she cuts her hand open, I just felt so bad for her.
Yeah. I think of Applebee's.
It's supposed to be like, oh, she's overreacting. It's like she cut her hand open with a knife. I don't know.
Yeah, for real.
Man, that's probably the most uncomfortable thing about Island of the Idols.
True. Other than those giant statues of Rob and Sandra, I think
those are awesome.
Cut is the most uncomfortable thing.
That season, yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, Kyle.
Good to see you for 8.
One of a few loved ones who've been on multiple seasons is Cerie's husband, who has this very cute nickname. Kyle?
HB? Short for Honeybun?
Yeah. I probably should. Yeah. HB and Honeybun, I would count both.
Yeah.
My man got quick fingers.
Right, Kyle.
I mean, you've been beating me on a lot of these.
Yeah, it's been fun.
For a second, I saw loved ones on multiple seasons. I was like, Laura Bonham.
I would like to bone Laura too.
What?
Voted for you, 12.
All right, which one for 12? Sorry.
Voted for you.
Philippines. Kyle?
Penner?
That is correct. He, this is a case for 2 seasons.
Like, Penner plays an idol.
Yeah, Penner has on Cook Islands as well.
Also, Penner does Penner goes to tribal pre-merge. I'm like happy.
I think you've gotten all these all in this category all correct so far. So you're on a little bit of a perfect streak.
I guess I'll go 16 for voting for you.
Panama. Funky.
Aris.
Yep, Aris and Shane both. It's actually really low, only like 9 votes, which is pretty low in this category.
Yeah.
I remember at least at one point Aris was the winner with the most votes against them in a game.
Chris, right?
That's probably fucking different now. It might be Chris.
Yeah, it's probably Chris.
Was there even 8 people on the tribe when Chris got voted out?
No, he was voted out
people on the tribe.
So I think he might have been voted out 5-2.
And he's not getting
something like that.
rival until he makes final tribal council.
But no, he gets votes against him at Final 6 because he plays an idol for himself, I think, when he returns.
No, what a genius.
Such a good season.
Let's go ahead and kill that category with 2000.
Gabon. Funky.
Is it Crystal?
It is Crystal.
All right. Ooh.
All right, Funky.
All I had to do was call out the streak. Ah, fuck. This is
All right.
Let's do It's Good to See You Again, 1200.
Survivor has done a good job of giving each of its 700 plus episodes unique names. However, there is overlap, as endgame episodes in Borneo and the Australian Outback share this name. Mike.
The Final Four.
The Final Four is
Good work.
correct.
Good work.
I'm not. I don't have negative points.
You're right to 0.
Hype.
All right, let's go. What should quotes?
Yeah.
For 12.
Why describe the season as good? No. The editing makes little sense of alliances and shifts, and heavily favors a few particular castaways, and that's not even mentioning the terrible production choices that led to one of the most baffling endings to a season of Survivor. Do I enjoy the season? Once I understood the production team basically decided to play Calvin ball with the game, I set aside a lot of my expectations. I was able to find humor with the antics of the season in the castaways. This cast is some of the best chemistry that I've ever seen, and it's chaotic and incredibly entertaining way. At the very least, the season is never dull, which is better than I could say for a lot of others. Mike.
This is... I know it's one of two. Let's go Gabon.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Fuck.
Monkey?
What is
is it the heroes, the healers, and the hustlers?
It is not. I'm sorry.
Figured that'd be a fun guess.
No.
All right, Kyle.
What is Calvin ball?
That's just if I remember, isn't that just like what they call a bullshit like game you make up as a kid?
Yeah, no, it's a Calvin Hobbes thing where like Calvin just makes up some like random stuff and calls that like his game.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Mike, were you thinking this?
That was actually the third thing I was thinking. I was thinking Nicaragua.
All right, I almost went with that one, but they said that the chemistry of the cast was really good, and I was like, heroes versus healers versus hustlers.
I do disagree.
I was thinking Edge, and then they said the chemistry of the cast was good, so I was like, oh, it's Gabon or Nicaragua.
Nah.
Yeah, they kept talking about how crazy it was, so I was like, it's probably Gabon.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Once Gabon was a date, I was like, it has to be heroes, hustlers.
We'll go quotes 16.
I guess I was able to remember Aurora, so I can't talk shit.
This feels like a Big Brother cast slapped onto Survivor. Mike.
What's apart?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
I'm at minus 2,800. I'm so good at this game.
Like, there's stuff I could guess, but at this point, I shouldn't be pissing away points.
So
I guess.
Kyle, Funky. Now you're gonna get.
I don't trust them to not be wrong.
Yeah. Well, because we just had a question that told us that the dynamics between the Edge of Extinction cast is really good.
Exactly.
Which, like,
not gonna.
Now I can't trust these questions.
All right. Well, the answer to this one is Ghost Island, which I think is very fair.
I see it.
Just because they're young, I don't know.
I think that's it. Like, I don't see any other reason those bozos we get on TV. They're not entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, I think Big Brother at least has personalities.
Sebastian should have been on Big Brother. Sebastian is like made for Big Brother.
Yeah.
He's on. We'll give him that one.
That's quotes 2000. I'm gonna get it wrong again.
Baloney.
Really interesting season with a handful of my favorite people to ever be on the show, as well as perhaps the single best episode of the season to this day. Additionally, it features some of the more vile folks, and is a must skip if you like Jeff Probst, for you really see his character on display in one episode and the finale. Mike.
Must skip.
Considering it says the finale, I don't know if the reunion's included in this, but if it is, I'm gonna go China.
No, I'm sorry.
Fuck. Oh, and I know what it is.
Yeah.
Is Fiji and they're talking about the Anthony stuff?
It is Fiji and they're talking about
Yeah.
Oh shit. They took that in the finale?
And
Wasn't that
also I
motherfucker
think in
already
the
voted
finale
off?
he like shames dreams. He like
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Got
no, I
you.
went with China because of his treatment of Courtney at the reunion, and
Yeah, I
I
almost went
found him
Vanuatu for his
insensitive at
treatment of
the.
Chris, but I was
Oh,
like, I don't think people care enough about Chris.
look at how far behind I am, dude.
Good to see you again for 16.
Pissing
one of the
away.
grosser challenges to have been on multiple seasons is this one, which has appeared on Amazon, Fiji, and South Pacific under 3 different names. Just give me any of the 3 names, Kyle.
Feeding frenzy.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
I know like one word. Fuck it, I'll guess. Fuck it, let's do it.
Fuck it.
It's like piranha something, like piranha attack or some bullshit. Probably stupid of me to buzz in with only like one word. But.
Piranha. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2. Piranha Feast.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Oh my god, I could have gotten pig out, but I'm out of the game at this point. Like,
You never know.
Yeah. We'll bet all our money. Oh wait, I think you gotta have positive points to be in Final Jeopardy, right? I feel
You
like
have to have points. You have to have positive points to be in Final Jeopardy.
right.
I'm sorry, Mike.
oh, I'm cooked.
Yeah, I think you might be cooked. You could try to fuck us up though.
All right, fuck you.
Let's go ahead and do the happy to see you again. Let's kill it.
It's another daily double.
Me.
How much you want to wager?
I'm just saying a lot on one.
How much is the max?
You can wager everything.
Damn.
9,600. I believe you're up by 2,000 right now.
I'm up by 2,000 right now. Can I wager $1? Is that like some
I think
hater
like
shit?
10 is the minimum.
And I'm the only one that can answer this, anyways, right?
You are. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't want to piss away the game, so let me do 10.
Damn.
I know it's some weak shit.
It said you could have done $1.
Oh.
In the older seasons, I love.
In older seasons of Survivor, it was common for a reward to be a visit from a local who would teach the contestants how to live off the land. It was so common, in fact, that this native was a reward in both Palau and Micronesia.
Oh, I know it.
Me too.
Fuck. It's well, in Palau it's 2 people, right? So
there is one person who's on both.
There's one. Oh shit. They got like basic ass names too, right? Like.
All right, Funky 5.
Fuck. Yeah, it's like Hector.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
All right,
Mike. Yeah, Mike. Kyle, did you remember?
Joe.
Joe.
Oh, it's Joe. I thought it was Dom.
Da's the Vanuatu one, right? Yeah, I think Da's Vanuatu.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
they all cry when he leaves and all that. It's Joe and Edwin. Edwin.
I believe Edwin is the other one on Palau, and then Joe. Only Joe comes back from Micro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I made the right choice by betting minimum.
All right. The last clue in this Edgic strip: this person was a runner-up.
Damn, I think if Mike gets this, he's not Mike. Kyle gets it. He's going to be $10 above me.
He'll be up on you by 10.
That's hilarious.
I know. I don't.
This is so many. So many colors on this one.
All right. Any guesses here?
No,
not even going to piss the wind on this one.
This one is quite difficult. It's Courtney 1.0.
It's Leaf. Oh,
really? Damn.
I was like, it's not Will Sims.
Yeah, Courtney 1 is like way less visible than people remember.
Yeah, it's just that, like, I've said this about her on Heroes vs. Villains, but one Courtney confessional is just worth 10 confessionals from anybody else.
Exactly. I think she has the lowest confessional average of anyone on the China cast. She like barely gets a confessional an episode in China.
They're always good. You don't need more than one. It'd be nice to go. But
and plus her dialogue with the rest of the cast is so good that she just doesn't.
She brings out. Yeah, she's one of those people that just bring out good stuff in other people also. Yeah. So like, if you can make Frosty entertaining,
she did make Frosty entertaining, which is impressive.
All right.
All right, how does Final Jeopardy work?
Final
I
Jeopardy
haven't watched
works.
this
I
show
will
in
show
fucking
you the
forever. I didn't
category.
even remember
You
this.
will then wager how much you want to bet. And I'll show you the question, and you have to answer it. So you make a wager without knowing what the question is, but while knowing what the category is. So
Okay.
Oh, it will let me do it.
Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah.
You might as well have fun.
So the
Oh shit!
category
It's up
is
on our
historic
fucking screens now.
moment.
Ah shit! Damn, you motherfuckers are quick.
I'm allowed to do it.
How much are you allowed?
I'm only allowed to wager up to 1,000.
Isn't there like a strat people use, like
There is
when
math.
they're in first?
There's a lot of math involved with
what?
I mean,
Would someone be willing to do the math for me? Or if that's too cheating, I'll just put down something. Ah, fuck.
Everything.
All right, fuck it. We'll go max. Wait, no, let's not do that. All right. That's a lucky number. There we go. Sure. I don't know, dog. Damn it, I should have done some prep work for this motherfucker. At least learned how the show works.
All right, let's go.
My bet is Kyle wins it on this one. Even if I get it right, I think I went too low.
Yeah, there is some strategy when it comes to wagering.
We're good to go. We've all made our bets.
Yeah.
Okay,
I put my
Yeah,
wager.
we're all good.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all three of you made your bets. Here is your clue.
Mhm.
At the merged Tribal Council of Borneo, these three were the only members of Ratana not to receive a vote.
How do we do this now?
You write the 3 names on the whiteboard.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, yeah.
That shit is not working, dog. Oh wait, now it is. Okay, got you. No, sorry, this is slow as fuck.
I would play the music, but it is not the actual Final Jeopardy music, and I don't like it very much. So,
I don't know this one. I'm guessing.
And I know a lot of people who it wasn't. I had it limited to a few, so I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm educated.
All right, I put my guess in.
Yeah, I know 2 of them. The other one is a educated guess.
All right, all the answers are in. Mike, you answered. Rudy, Kelly, and Sue. I'm sorry, that's
Oops,
incorrect.
Sue and Rudy is voted by for Gretchen because Rudy like stepped on her in the shelter.
All right,
I did remember.
I forgot about that one.
Wait, Kyle guessed. Greg, Sean, and Kelly. And those are the 3 correct names. How much are you
Fuck. How much did he bet?
You wagered everything.
You win, dog. You win.
Bro.
That is correct.
Damn it.
Well done.
No. If I would have known the fucking what's the strat for future listeners? What's the strat when you're in the lead
Funky
going into this
also guess Kelly, Greg, and Sean. Once again, these are correct. Then let's see the wager. 25.
Yeah, I lost.
Kyle
What
pulls
is the
out his
strat?
second win in a row off of a very, very
Congrats.
gutsy Final Jeopardy wager.
I did terrible,
For
dude.
future reference, Funky, for future reference, you would want to bet enough so that even if Kyle bets everything, you beat him by $1. So I think you were up by him.
Shit.
You were up on him. Let's just pretend it was 9,600 because that's easier math.
Okay.
So 9,600. So Kyle can only get to 15,200 as he got. So you would have had to bet 5,601, and that would have gotten you there.
That's why people are always. I guess I never really thought about it.
Yeah. So
I knew there was a strat that everyone uses, and I could have figured it out if I was thinking about it. But I was like, I wasn't really thinking about it. Because big congrats.
Kyle had within half of yours, the strategy would have been to bet enough so you beat him by 1, even if he bets everything.
Okay, got
but
you.
Good on you
both
both for getting that one.
Congrats.
Question.
That was a cool one. That was a really tough one. That was an awesome final question.
It was a close game too.
Yeah, that really was.
Fun.
Damn. All right. Well, thank y'all for playing. I had a really good time. Thanks for including me.
Thanks y'all for playing again.
Thanks for watching.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Good stuff, everyone.
All right.
Thanks for setting it up.
Too.
Thank you, Ray.